Today we will be discussing a problem on process costing. Here we have to prepare process cost accounts from the following information.
Okay.
So here they have given three processes, process 1, process 2 and process 3.
Okay.
And the information is related with the material items like direct materials. Total is 4,000 for first process, it is 3,000, second process 4,000 and third process 600. Now direct wages, total 1,000 for first process 400, second process 800 and third process 400.
Okay.
Then direct expenses, total is 1,000 for first process 500, second process 400 and third process 100.
Okay.
And the production overheads were rupees 3,200 and it has to be recovered at 200% of direct wages.
Okay.
So the total production overheads were given as rupees 3,200 and it has to be distributed among three processes as 200% of direct wages.
Okay.
So production during the year was 200 units.
Okay.
And there were no opening and closing stocks.
Okay.
So we will start with first process. That is process 1.
Okay.
So this is process 1 account.
Okay.
It will have 6 columns. First column particulars, then cost per unit, then total cost column, then again particulars column, cost per unit and total cost column.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now this is the process account. In process account we have to debit all the expenses of a particular process. So the expenses of process 1 we have to debit.
Okay.
And process account should be credited with the output of the process.
Okay.
So debit all the expenses of process 1 and the credit should be output of the process 1 which should be transferred to process 2.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now we will see the question. Now here for process 1, direct materials rupees 3,000. So it is a expense for process 1. It should be debited. So two direct materials, total rupees 3,000. So it is 3,000. Now we have to find out cost per unit. So how to find out cost per unit? In this question it has been given production during the period was 200 units. And the total direct materials is rupees 3,000.
Okay.
So
So
what
we
will
can
be
divide
the
it
cost
from,
per unit?
yeah,
Yes.
that means 3,000
3,000
divided by
divided by 200.
200.
So
Yes.
production during the year is 200 units.
Yes.
So divided by 200. So it comes cost per unit rupees 15.
Okay.
Next, direct wages. So process 1, direct wages rupees 400. So it's expense, it should be debited.
Okay.
So 2 direct wages rupees 400 total cost.
Okay.
Then cost per unit will be 400 total cost divided by number of produced units. So number of produced units are how much?
200.
200 units. So 400 divided by 200 units, it comes rupees 2 per unit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Next, direct expenses for process 1 is given 500. So 2 direct expenses, total cost
500.
500.
Yes.
Now how to find out cost per unit?
500 divided by 200.
500 divided by 200. So it comes 2.50 paise cost per unit. Then the production overheads were how much? 3,200 and
Yes.
is recovered at 200% of direct wages. So the total production overheads how much? 3,200. And
Okay.
for process 1, it should be 200% of direct wages.
Okay.
Okay. So what is our direct wages in process 1? Direct wages in process 1, how much it's given? 400. So what will be the production overhead?
So 400.
200% of 400.
Okay.
200% of direct wages. So direct wages how much? 400.
Okay.
So 400
into 200%.
multiplied with 200%. So it comes 800.
Okay.
So two production overheads, how much? 800. And what will be cost per unit?
800 divided by 200.
Divided by 200.
Yes.
So
4.
rupees 4. Cost per unit will be 4 rupees.
4.
Okay.
Yes.
Any more expenses? No more expenses.
Okay.
All the expenses are debited to process 1.
Okay.
Now we have to find out the total. So first cost per unit. So first one is 15 plus 2 plus 2.5
plus 4.
Plus 4. So total is 15 plus 2 plus 2.5 plus 4. So it comes 23.5 rupees. Now this is total of cost per unit.
Yes.
Now we have to find out the total of total cost.
Okay.
So total of total cost will be 3,000 plus 400 plus 500
plus
plus
800.
So it comes 4,700.
700. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the total of debit side. So total of credit side should be 4,700. So the balancing figure will be total cost column 4,700 and cost per unit 23.5 rupees.
23.5 rupees. Yes.
Yes. So this balancing figure will be the output of process 1.
Okay.
This balancing figure will be output of process 1.
Okay.
So what it should be written? By output transferred to process 2.
Okay. Okay.
This output will be transferred to now process 2. Yes. Clear this one?
Yes.